How can you be afraid to be poor? You thought about that? Like, why is everybody so afraid to be poor? You know what? I think poor gets a bad rep. I think there's people living on the street with nothing that are happier than some of you motherfuckers trying to keep up some facade or live up to people's expectations. Usually fear comes with the unknown, but there's nothing unknown about poor. We're born in the poor. You know what I mean? Like, we could do this. There's no overhead with poor. We can do poor standing on our fucking heads. We know poor like the back of our hand. We know poor better than we know anything. You know what we should be afraid of? Rich. Because that's the unknown. We have no financial literacy. We have no information. We're doing business with people who have all of the information, but they won't give us the information because the profit is in our ignorance. So until we can educate ourselves, we need to be strapped up and ready for the things that we aren't prepared for. But as far as some shit like being poor, how could you ever be afraid of something like that? Fame is what you got to make all the adjustments to. That's the thing that you don't know whether you want it or not until you get it. That's the thing you have no way of being prepared for. So you walk up in the boardroom with some of these sleazy executives and you show or you give even the inkling that you're afraid to be poor. That's weakness. They use that against you. They weaponize that shit and they use it against you. Don't be afraid of shit. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Make them. Make them while you're young. Make a bunch of them. Because that's the way that you're going to learn. You got to embrace mistakes. Everybody think that you got to be so fucking perfect because all of the artists that are like on the top of the charts, they're being marketed to you as these perfect people who don't make any mistakes. You know, everything is damage control. Everything is damage control left and right. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just about finding your way, finding your purpose. And it's never going to be perfection in that, no matter how you spin it. And I'm never going to be poor because I'm not afraid to be poor. If you want $1 billion, you can't be afraid to lose a couple $1 million. The two don't even go with each other. If you're looking to achieve major W's, then you're automatically implying that you're willing to take major L's. It's the yin and the yang. They just go with each other. It's just part of it. That's all.